Hello and welcome to A Cat in the Garden. I have some plant mail today and I haven't ordered anything from Black Cat Gardener Shop in a little while, I think since the winter, just because I do have a lot of the plants already that she typically sells, but she does have plants that she offers not as often that I don't have. So when she has something that I want, I tend to just snag it. So I did order a couple of plants and I mistakenly ordered them right before I went out of town. So I asked her very kindly to hold it and she obliged. So she had another sale while she was still holding the plants and I added another one to my order. So I think I have 3 plants in this box, which I'm very excited about. I always love when I can unbox more than one plant. I think it's just better that way. It's more exciting for me. I feel like it is just more fun to watch as a viewer as well. So I like to wait to buy things until I can get at least 2 or 3 plants in a package. I just think it's better. I don't know. Especially when I'm getting something shipped, if I'm out plant shopping, I don't mind if I get just one plant and then that's it. But if I'm going to have to pay for shipping and wait and unbox, I like to have multiple plants to unbox. I just think it's more fun. So I'm going to just get to it. Nutmeg, I think, is antsy to get off my lap and go sleep on the couch because it is the middle of the afternoon, which if you have a cat, you know, it is prime nap time. So I'm gonna let him go take a little 15-minute power nap. Thank you, buddy. And we're going to open this box. Everything that she ships at Black Cat Gardener Shop is USPS priority mail. So I like getting that in this box. It's just, this is the perfect size box. A square box like this is just top tier. I save every single box that I get from Sharon because they're the perfect box. If I can get this open, there we go. It is taped very well. And we can get these plants out. So the inside looks like this. We have colorful tissue paper. Oh, it's already falling out. That's all right. We have colorful tissue paper. I am not used to that. Normally it's always black, so that is fun. I guess this is good for summer. And of course, she always includes her business card. It is the cutest business card I've ever seen. And she usually writes a note on the back. So yeah, it's signed from all the 3 kitties she has too. So cute. So I don't know which little package has what, so we're just gonna find out together. I'm going to open the yellow one first. Now there was one plant in particular that made me place this order, and I'm very excited about it. I have wanted it. I am nervous about getting it as a cutting, but I have wanted it for a long time. So we'll see which box it comes up in. Okay. So these are typically from Black Cat Gardener Shop, unrooted or lightly rooted cutting. She does fresh cuts, does a sale pretty quickly after she cuts them, and then ships them out to the customer. So I am going to have to put these in some moss, put them in a prop box, but more times than not, they do very well. They come from very healthy plants, so it almost always works out. This is the first cutting that came in this package. There are 2 cuttings in it. This is the Hoya BP01. It almost reminds me of a latifolia, but the leaves are a little smaller. It reminds me of my Sarawak a little bit as well, which I think is technically a latifolia. It's very cute, very waxy, very typical of a Hoya. She always packages the moss in with them very well into like the smallest packaging possible, which I appreciate. I'm not very good at getting plants into the smallest packaging possible. I just put so much floof around them and I have them in big pots. So this is always fun to unbox. I love seeing the different ways that people package plants because there is not just one way you can do it. There's a lot of right ways to do it. This is always really nice and very secure. I'm really liking this plant. It doesn't seem to be going through any shipping stress at all. There's a couple tiny little flecks of splash, but I really don't think the camera's gonna pick up on it too much. You can see it a little bit right there. Pretty simple leaf. I like the veining. It looks like something that would sun stress pretty easily if I wanted to do that. So I'm excited to see if I can get this to grow and establish pretty soon. So that is really cute. Moving on, I will get the next plant that was in here. And this is the plant that made me place the entire order because I am so excited to own this plant. I was inspired by my friend Jacqueline. I think she has one. And I saw some on Instagram as well that looks so cute on a round trellis. And you know how much I love a round trellis. So this is the Hoya Cognac Mariana. Really wild name. I don't know where that comes from, but I love the ruffled wavy leaves. It reminds me of a ruffled potato chip. It's just so cute. Oh, it is a small leaf Hoya, which I love. It's got texture. It is adorable. And this is a several node cutting, which I prefer when I'm buying a cutting to have multiple leaves, as many nodes as possible. I feel like you are increasing your chance of success the bigger of the cutting that you get. So I'm very excited to have this. Oh, it's so cute. It's so much cuter in person. Oh, I love it. I cannot wait to get this rooted. This is going to be very exciting. So I'm very happy about this one. Fingers crossed it grows quickly and I can get it on a circular trellis because that will be so much fun. The last plant is going to be in this package. And I think those two were the ones I ordered first. And this was the one I ordered a week later while I was actually out of town. And she was very gracious to hold them for me. So this, I think I know what it is. I think so. Oh, this one's big. The leaves are much bigger than the other two plants that I ordered. And it's got 3 leaves. Oh, this is fun. Okay. This is the Hoya David's Green Cup. These leaves are much darker than I thought they would be. They're a little bit more elongated as well. I typically thought that this plant had more circular leaves, but you know, things happen in different growing conditions, so I'm not mad about it. I do like the dark foliage. Just to compare, this is the BPO1, and you can see a really big difference in the tone of the green. This is probably what I would consider a typical Hoya green. This is dark and wonderful. This is so cool. There is some splash as well. I think this is active growth right here. Oh, this is beautiful. It's a little bit see-through with the light. I'm putting it up against the window and I can see some veins in it, which is also very nice. Okay, this is fun. This leaf has some splash. If I can show it off right here. And it's not gonna show, you can see a little bit the veins there. Just kind of based off of the direction with the light. The back's pretty straightforward, not much going on there. But this is very pleasantly surprising. I just added this onto my order because I wanted to add another Hoya onto my order, but this is great. Wow, I'm very pleasantly surprised by this. I love that it's also a bigger cutting. Everything was a big cutting except the BPO one. So this is really nice. This is going to be fun. I'm hoping that there's at least, I guess I can open it and see, some little root nubs starting to form. I can use my scissors if this is too difficult to open as well. I don't mind using the scissors with the fresh cuts because there shouldn't be much in the way of roots. Okay, so this is what it looks like underneath. There are not any roots on this one quite yet, but like I said, they are fresh cuts. So if I wanted to, I could even put this in water. It looks like these are some little root nubs, which should quickly form some roots. They're just little bumps along the stem. If it'll show, I don't think it will. They're very tiny, but that should be fine. It doesn't even look like the leaves are thirsty yet. You can sort of feel if they're thinning out. But that is good to go. I'm thinking I might actually put it in water first. I do like to stabilize cuttings, especially Hoyas, in water before I put them in moss in a prop box. I'll see what the other two look like as well and kind of evaluate each situation on an individual basis because I want to increase the chances of success with an unrooted cutting. I don't typically order unrooted cuttings too much anymore because they are a bit of a risk, but if I do, I like to have multiple leaves, multiple nodes if possible. It's just going to increase your chance because a Hoya without leaves, just a little Hoya stick, is very hard to keep alive. I think I've tried it several times and I've only been able to keep one alive and growing. So it's just very difficult. So if I'm spending money on shipping on plants, I just want to increase my chances for success, and having a reputable seller also is going to increase that chance, which is why I keep buying from Black Cat Gardener Shop. Even though I have most of her regular cuttings already, these 3 I did not have before, and they are all wonderful. So that is it for today's unboxing video. This is probably going to be my last unboxing for a little while because I am going to PlantCon in Dallas at the end of August, and I'm trying to save up my money for that. I just bought my tickets, so I'm very excited about it. If you're going to PlantCon, let me know below. It'd be fun to see fellow plant people there. But as far as the unboxing goes, what was your favorite? I think my favorite was the Kanya Kumariana, even though I was very pleasantly surprised by the David's Green Cup. I just can't get over those little potato chip leaves. They are so stinking cute. But if you like this video, make sure to give Nutmeg and I here a thumbs up down below and subscribe so you don't miss anything from us here on the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.